Hello everyone, my name is Stacey K. Roach and I'm here with you guys today on a new episode of the Rebrand and Rebuilding Community. I'm here with you guys today and a guest star on the show. We're here to talk about rebranding and rebuilding. I'll let him introduce himself. He'll give you guys a brief description of how he rebranded and rebuilt himself after himself going through a disaster. He has a lot of medical issues. He has things that he's been dealing with for years now that he's still overcoming. His story is so inspirational. He's very inspiring. I love his work ethic because even though he's still fighting his fight, he does not let that intervene with how he makes his money, how he hustles, his drive. I'm going to jump right in and let him introduce himself, you guys.
My name is Rontae Murray. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland, but I was raised up in South Carolina, part of Rock Hill, South Carolina, and part of Lancaster, South Carolina.
Yeah, I met Rontae. I was a home health aide for a friend of his mother's. I briefly worked for his mother a few years back. But we met and we just clicked. He's real cool. And I actually just wanted for him to be one of my first guests on the podcast because he has a great story to tell. We talk all the time. He's mad funny. He's dope. I'll let you tell the story. It's better than me. I just want you to start from the beginning, like when you first found out your issues, like things that, what happened to you at the beginning.
Well, I got a lot of different things that's going on with me. I suffer from depression, suffer from anxiety. My depression, I got diagnosed with PTSD. It's from a lot of trauma I had as a child growing up. And I just developed anxiety about a few years ago. Also, I'm a dialysis patient. I do dialysis. I've been on dialysis for about 7 to 8 years. I started dialysis in 2014. And I'm still on it currently. It's kind of rough. It's not easy. I've been dealing with this, like I say, for 8 years. I have a lot of bad days, but throughout my bad days, I try to just pray, and I pray every day and ask God to continue me on the path of greatness, and try not to think about the bad things, because when I think bad or when I think negative, sometimes negative things happen to me. So I try to always keep a positive mindset about everything I do.
So what started you? So I'm sorry to interrupt, but what happened to you 8 years ago that made you even have to start doing dialysis? Because I'm pretty sure, like you said, that brought on the anxiety and depression.
I got diagnosed with high blood pressure when I was 20 years old. And so once I got diagnosed, I didn't take it serious. The doctor gave me medicine to take, my blood pressure medicine. I wasn't taking them. And so eventually my blood pressure just kept going up, getting high. So I left my job. The job I was on, I worked at that job almost like 15 years. And I finally left that job. When I left the job, I started getting sick. Started being in and out the hospital because of my blood pressure. And then I didn't have any insurance because I didn't have a job anymore. So with no insurance, you can't get your medicine unless you pay regular price for it. So I didn't have any money. I was in and out the hospital, blood pressure like in the 200s, 200 over 300. No, it was like 300. 300 at one time. It was like 301 over 290 something.
Wow.
And that's the highest my blood pressure was. And at that point in time, they kept me in the hospital for about maybe 3 weeks, and they said they're gonna have to have some kind of surgery on me, where they're gonna have to open my chest up and do something with my aorta vein, because they thought I was gonna have an aneurysm because my blood pressure was so high. But turned out they didn't have to do it, and they kept me in the hospital for a while. So after the hospital, I come home. And I still was swelling up. My body was just swelling up. I could sit there and watch TV and I could just swell up. I didn't know exactly what was going on with me. The hospital didn't know what was going on either. So eventually, I heard them. Well, eventually they gave me a kidney doctor. And I went to my kidney doctor. My kidney doctor told me that I was in like stage 2 of kidney failure and renal failure. So about a year later, they put me in stage 4. And after that, my kidneys just shut down. So I started dialysis. That's when they put me on dialysis. Once they put me on dialysis, once they put me on dialysis, I got my health in order. I started doing like I was supposed to do, take my medicine every day. I just hate that I put myself in this situation, but I don't think back to the past, because the past always seems to haunt people. So I try to leave the past where it's at. I don't like to bring it up. When I bring it up, it gives me anxiety. Sometimes it gives me depression. So I just keep moving forward and continue. I try to continue on the path of greatness every day. To be what God set me out to be. I'm not perfect, but I am a good person, and it's just the things I deal with. I don't talk about them too often, because, like I said, they do make me sad sometimes. But I just try to overlook that stuff and just try to, like I said, keep pushing forward, moving forward, striving day by day to be the man I am today. So, but I am a great guy. Like I say, I work.
Yeah, like, talk about your work, because when I found out that you go to dialysis on how many days a week?
I do dialysis 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I work 5 days a week.
Yeah, like you said, when I found out that you work and you go to dialysis 3 days a week, you've been working and going to dialysis 3 days a week for how long?
For about, ever since I've been on dialysis.
So for about 8 years.
So it's been about 7, 8 years, yeah.
Yeah, well, tell them what you do with your work, because I think it's great that you give your time and you're going to work and you're not letting the dialysis, even though I know it makes you tired sometimes, it drains you, and you just really don't have the energy, but you still find whatever ounce of energy that you have left to go to work. And I want you to just tell them about your work. I don't want to go all in myself, but you can explain it to them.
Well, I was doing warehouse work. That's what I'm qualified to do. I've been in warehouses for about almost 30 years. in a recreation center up here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. It's called the Emmett Scott Center. Work there. Kids come there. Kids be there every day.
Well, real briefly, everybody, you guys, if you're from Rock Hill, South Carolina, you know about the Emmett Scott Center. I'm not from here, but I grew up here. I went to elementary and middle school here, and I've been to the Emmett Scott Center, and they always have volunteers, and they always have people coming in and talking to the children, and they do a lot of recreational activities with the children outdoors. They get the children, they give the kids something to do instead of just hanging out on the streets, because a lot of times the children's parents are working. If you're coming from a single household, single mother, single father, you have to work a lot, so you don't really have time to do anything with your kids. That's what Emmett Scott do. That's what they focus on. But like I said, I'll let him get back in to what exactly he do at the rec center here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and at the Emmett Scott. Go ahead.
Yeah, currently I'm at Emmett Scott Center. I've been there about 4 years now. So I'm basically I'm over there like I take care of the gym and I take care of the building. Basically, I do the janitor work in the building, and I also take care of the gym too. So when the kids in the gym or whatever, I go in the gym, make sure they're doing what they need to do. Just basically watch over the kids and
supervising. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing that for 4 years now. Emmett Scott Center is a good place, nice place for kids to come and do activities. They also have a after school program.
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing the after school program right now because of the COVID.
Yeah, everything has been kind of shut down since COVID. It's been coming in and stopping, but we need to be able to start those type of programs back for our children. They do have school that's going on, and after school programs is still very vital. I mean, I said vital. It is still very something much that's needed in our community, especially the African American community, because it's a lot of African American children that attend Emmett Scott, and they're in need of those programs. So I hope one day they can start that back. Now, Rontae, I told him that you are on the low, you're a comedian, because when I'm around you, you keep me laughing. So like you gotta let us know something real quick. You gotta make us laugh. You gotta show us what you can do. I told you could be a comedian.
I can't make you laugh, but right now I'm trying to be
serious. But see, you use comedy to make yourself feel better, because like you said, you're sad a lot and you get depressed and you find yourself in a period of anxiety, and worrying about what's going on with you. But comedy is a relief for you, and I guess that's one thing that we bond on, because when I'm sad, like I'm telling you, I go put up some Cat Williams in a minute, some old Bernie Mac, because it really turns my day around, especially when you can laugh at yourself and your situation. I feel like that was the inspiration. That is what brought us to become friends, because we had that in common. I suffered from anxiety, but a lot of things in my life that I've been through wasn't medical. It was more mental and physical. But like I said, comedy, that's what helped you out. And it's okay to laugh sometimes. And even though you say you're trying to be serious, it's cool to be serious, but it's better when you feel joy in your heart and when you can laugh. Like, come on.
Yeah, me personally, like, if somebody around me throughout a day's time, they gonna laugh pretty much half the day.
You keep me laughing all the time.
Yeah, because I'm just silly, I'm funny, I love to talk. I'm just, like I said, I'm just a very well-rounded guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're dope, man. You're dope.
I do want to do comedy. Comedy is one of my things I want to do.
Well, look, I might have to have you open up for me when I start doing my seminars and stuff, just to get the people, because a lot of things that we talk about, especially here on this podcast, is based around disaster, tragedy, and things that people go through that's harsh, and sometimes it's good to vent, and that's what we are here for. But once you vent, I also like to focus on solutions. And like you said, comedy is something that makes you feel better, puts you in a better place, makes you... It cools and it calms your anxiety. It gets you to a place where, like you said, you can start thinking positive thoughts, because when you are in a stage of a depression, anxiety, it makes you think terrible things. It makes, like you said, when you think negative, a lot of negative things come to you. So it's hard to stay positive, especially when you're medically dealing with things and having health issues. Like, that's your body. Your body is your temple. So right now you're in a fight of your life. Every day is a battle for you. So I feel like it's good to have comedy. It's good to have something that helps you think positive and helps you stay in get in a mindset where you can manifest greatness and even manifest yourself back to health. And I think it's possible. I really do.
I mean, any day I'm going through something, I try to, I pray first and ask God to take whatever from me that I'm going through. And after that, then I just try to, keep busy and make people laugh. And sometimes sometimes I'm so funny, I make myself laugh. You know what I mean? I laugh at myself.
Like, that's how you know you're funny, though. Like, look.
You know what I mean? People think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. I got plenty of sense. You know what I mean?
Of course.
There's nothing wrong with me. You know what I mean? I don't have a crazy disorder in me. You know what I mean? I have depression and anxiety, but those are not crazy disorders. But I just like to have fun and enjoy my life and
live in the moment, man.
Enjoy the time that I still got left on this earth.
Right.
That's what we all need to do.
Well, I agree. Thank you, Rontae, for taking the time to come on here. We've been on now for a little over 17 minutes. We're going to get ready to wrap it up. Thank you, guys. I'll leave all my details down below. I'll even leave the link to Rontae's social media accounts, so you guys can go follow him. You can check him out.
Anybody want to hit me up, you just hit me up. My email is Murray, MURRAY.7. My first name, Rontae, RONTAE @gmail.com. Anybody want to hit me up, talk to me, I'm available to talk.
I'm telling you, let's talk about the bag. Let's talk about how we gonna get his comedy career off the ground, because this dude is dope. Like, you need to post more videos of your days and your comedy, even while you're at dialysis. Like seriously, because I'm pretty sure you keep the nurses and the people around you laughing and helping them have a better day.
I keep them laughing 3 days a week. They love me. You know what I mean?
Yes, man.
I keep the nurses laughing. I keep the patients laughing. I keep the patients happy. A lot of patients come there, they be depressed. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to come there and go through the dialysis. But I keep them happy. I keep them coming. You know what I mean? And so I think that's a good part, and that's a blessing that God gave me to try to help people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In that kind of way.
Yeah, you know what? I think that'll be something really good for you to get into more, especially trying to touch the world, because it's not people like you that deal with health issues every day and can still find the joy and just even have a little ounce of joy left where you can spread it to the world, and especially the people around you. Like, it's already draining for you to go to dialysis and to deal with that 3 days a week and go to work after that 5 days a week and still find that little bit of energy to spread joyness and happiness around the world. I think you're a huge inspiration. You're one of my inspirations. That's why I wanted to have you on the show. I'll leave all the details down below, you guys, for you to check us out. Like, we're going to continue our conversation, but I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you.